How will you help shape our future? How will you help shape our future?
I will campaign for peace and unity because I believe in a better world.
I will serve and protect with integrity
because I care.
I will create new possibilities.
I will bridge the gap between man and machine.
I will revolutionize medical science.
I will study this wondrous universe
because I'm curious.
I will overcome adversity because I champion diversity.
And I will lead forward-thinking pioneers
because we shape the future.
Because we shape the future.
Good afternoon, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to see such a strong gathering of government, businesses, and thought leaders at the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week this year. I'd like to thank the UAE's leadership, Masdar, and fellow sponsors for ensuring that the global sustainability conversation continues, though it's virtual this year. I would also like to thank fellow speakers and panelists for accelerating the conversation with rich discussions, debates, insights, and recommendations. It's clear that sustainable development requires deep commitment from us all. We must work together and act as a global community, being public or private sectors alike, to shape a better future for us all. The themes that are being explored in today's summit have made that clear, really. Ladies and gentlemen, 2020 has been a year like no other. No industry has emerged untouched. And yet, I see a sustainable, thriving future ahead of us, and I'm confident that we are seeing fresh momentum and the laying of the right building blocks globally. In the US, we see the incoming president signal his intent to re-enter the Paris Climate Accord, rejoining nearly 200 nations to avoid the worst impact of climate change. We see bold net zero carbon emission plans from nations around the world. To name a few, Sweden by 2045, in the UK, France, Japan, and many others by 2050. And most recently, China with plans to reach net zero by 2060. We see all of this with an ESG boom that is transforming how we sustainably govern, manage, and invest. This ESG boom is not one just of thought and reflection as it was in the past. As we have learned today, governments and businesses have gone past the time of mere reflection. Now we're seeing action. We see a renewed sense of political will to face the challenges and to be held accountable for delivering sustainability. Also, we see development of regulatory frameworks that will catalyze new technologies, new business models, new low carbon industries. All of this is good and really encouraging. These are strong and healthy signals for a green recovery. And if this week is any indication, the momentum will only continue as we move closer to COP26, the UN's 26th annual climate change conference, which is planned to be held later this year. Ladies and gentlemen, it's true, we have encountered some serious headwinds these past few years, especially during 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic has curtailed commercial and industrial demand. It has created new volatility around fossil fuels. It has required a comprehensive operational changes to ensure the safety of our people and those we serve. But the tailwinds we can create together in the years ahead should give us hope and inspire us, especially my fellow energy industry players. For companies with the right expertise and the right vision, this is a huge opportunity. All of us can and should play a vital and a progressive role in building a global, sustainable future. Here in the UAE, we've had our finger on the pulse for a long time. The UAE Energy Strategy for 2050 and the Water Security Strategy for 2036 remain the industry's blueprint for a cleaner and a more efficient use of our resources, whether it be petrochemicals, power, or water. And at Taqa, the regional leading integrated utility champion, we are well positioned to play a leading role in delivering the UAE's bold ambitions. We will continue to illustrate our ability to decarbonize the generation side. Also, we have been at the forefront of renewable generation in the UAE, playing a leading role in developing efficient, large-scale solar power plants at record-breaking rates, making it more cost-efficient, more reliable, more sustainable over the short and long term. The UAE will continue to be a global hub for successful model of what can be achieved in a new green economy. And working with all of you, we will enhance our global competitiveness, drive responsible, sustainable development, and also preserve our environment for our future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, we must mobilize. In this new environment of increasing government support, we must now make the pragmatic, commercial and business decisions to sustainably power the thriving future that we need. It's individual decisions made by thousands of companies like mine and others around the world that will really deliver real transformation. As we shape a brighter future during this pivotal year, let's support one another and challenge one another. Now, more than ever, we have an opportunity to show that doing good for the environment is also good for business. Thank you and have a great Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week.